Poems are fond of using figures of speech. In prose and drama, we hardly come across them, but they are mostly used in poetry. Well, we will still go to that after this topic. Those are figures that are mostly used in poetry. For instance, when I say the boy is a goat, that's a figure of speech. That is mostly used in poetry. When I say that man is what? A machine. That is what? A figure of speech. So there's always the use of figure of speech in poetry. There is always the use of figures of speech. The last one I want to see raised on under the features of poetry that words are always economized. Poetry do not use much words. Within 3 to 4 lines, what a playwright will write for about 3-4 pages, a poet will just write it within 3 or 4 lines. So words are economized in poetry. Take note of all these features. By the time we start analyzing poetry, drama, and prose works. Well, going to the next topic is figures of speech and some literary terms. Figures of speech and some literary terms. Figures of speech and some literary terms. Figures of speech and literary terms. The figures of speech are some terms used by literary writers to make their words more colorful, in a way that if a layman, who is a layman, somebody who does not belong the field, if or she reads, the person may not understand. And let's start with it. Number one I want to mention is the simile. Simile. The simile is a figure of speech that deals with the comparison of two things. The art of comparing a human being with a non-human object in an indirect way. The art of comparing a human being with a non-human object in an indirect way, using the words like or as. Let me write for you. It is an indirect way of comparing human being with a non-human object, using the words like or as. Take note, my own as is as, not has, it's as. E.g., the guy is as dark as a charcoal. The girl is as dark as charcoal. So we are comparing the girl's complexion with that of charcoal. You see, we are with as, dark as charcoal. 2, Janet talks like a parrot. Janet talks like a parrot. Let me just limit to 2 examples. Janet talks like a parrot. The second one, that's 1. 2, we have metaphor. Metaphor. This is a figure of speech that equates this word with comparison. This one, it compares a human being with a non-human object in a direct way. Meaning, you call the human being the object you are comparing the person with. Here we said the girl is as dark as charcoal. Another we say the girl is a charcoal. Janet talks like a parrot. Another we say Janet is a parrot. So that's direct way. There is no use of like or as. You just call the person the object you are comparing the person with. So metaphor is it's a direct way of comparing human being with a non-human object. E.g., the girl is a charcoal. 2, Janet is a parrot. So those are the examples. We have many, but let me accept these 2 for today. The third one is irony. Irony. Irony is a figure of speech that deals with the act of expressing the opposite of what you have in mind. The act of expressing what you have in mind. E.g., the boy is a fast runner. In fact, he can compete with a snail. The boy is a fast runner. In fact, he can compete with a snail. Meaning, somebody compete with the snail. What does that mean? He's not a good runner. But the way I said it now, one will think I'm trying to say, he's a good runner, but within me, I know he can't run at all. And now when I say the girl is the girl is beautiful, they say that men avoid her. The girl is so beautiful to the extent men avoid her. Someone is beautiful, why should men avoid her again? Meaning the girl is what? Ugly. So it's an act, it's a figure of that this with act of saying the opposite of what you have in mind. It is the art of saying the opposite of what you have in mind. E.g., the boy is a fast runner. In fact, he can compete with a snail. The boy is a fast runner. In fact, he can compete. He can compete with a snail. The girl is so beautiful that even men avoid her. The girl is so beautiful. The girl is so beautiful that men avoid her. Move to the fourth type of figure of speech. That is personification. Personification. This is the figure of speech that gives human attribute to a non-human object. It gives human attribute to a non-human object. E.g., the cloud is pregnant. The cloud is pregnant. Is a cloud a human being? Is it a living being? You are giving a living character to a non-living object. Say the sun is angry today. That is the sun. There is personified. The sun is angry today. That's what personification. So the act of giving living character to a non-living object, it is the act of giving living characters to a non-living object. E.g., the cloud is pregnant. The cloud is pregnant. 2. The sun is angry today. The sun is angry today. The fifth one is euphemism. 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 Number 5. Euphemism. This is a figure of speech that expresses what is unpleasant in a pleasant way. It expresses what is unpleasant in a pleasant way. E.g., the old man has kicked the bucket. Instead of saying the old man is there, hey, Papa is there. Say the man has joined his ancestors in a way that nobody be moved. The old man has joined his ancestors. Say the man has put the girl in a family way. Sir, does that mean? The man has made the girl pregnant. But he didn't say just in a way that nobody will react. So the man has put the girl in a family way. So it's a figure of speech that expresses what is unpleasant in a pleasant way. It expresses what is unpleasant in a pleasant way. E.g., the old man has joined his ancestors. 2, the man has put the girl. The man has put the girl in a family way. meaning the man has impregnated the girl. The sixth one I want to mention is hyperbole. 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 This is an act of exaggerating a situation. The act of exaggerating a situation for the sake of emphasis. E.g., Kunle, whenever he's hungry, can finish a mante of pounded yam. That's exaggeration. Just for people to understand that Kunle eats much. Kunle eats much. Another one is that the whole world was present at my brother's wedding last weekend. Is it possible? The whole world present there. It just to let people know what people were. The place was densely populated. So it's act of exaggerating. It is an act of exaggerating for the purpose of emphasis, e.g., the whole world was present at my brother's wedding last Saturday. Last Saturday. Let's add one more to it.